Man, I don't know how to start this video. Well, I guess the best way to start it would be a bit of an explanation. I've been thinking about it for a bit now. Alright, let's see here. Alright. First, I want to make this very clear. Everything I am about to say is completely unscripted and is my viewpoint. I feel this topic, in my opinion, is something that is too big, I guess, in a sense, to simply just to script it. I feel it would be unauthentic to script it. You can already tell I'm not scripting by how I'm talking. Okay. For the past 3 years, maybe longer, have been addicted to AI. Although addicted is probably not the right word, there are 2 words I would use to describe it, and those would be either addiction or over-reliance. Both, at least in this case, are essentially the same thing. So I will just call it an addiction. Now, this video is going to piss off a lot of people who really like and regularly use AI, and I don't care that it's going to piss you off. I want to know if anyone has had this same feeling who recently, like me, quit using it because they realized that it wasn't good for them. So, like I said, I've been using AI for the past 3 years. Specifically, I was a user of ChatGTP. I will not say what I used it for, as it's kind of embarrassing. That said, I, over time, built an over-reliance on it. When I first started using it, I initially used it as a joke. I figured I'll use it once, I'll never do it again. The next day, I got on and I used it again. I had lied to myself. I am not proud of that. I do not enjoy it. It is not something I like doing. But I can't stop myself. I'm very reluctant to keep going. Like I said, I didn't script this, so I guess, like I said, I should start from the beginning. As I've already said, I got into AI 3 years ago. I will not disclose what I used it for, but recently, today actually, I quit using it because I realized that it was not good for me. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, before now, I have been irritable. I have been distant from people around me. I have been antisocial. And I did not feel this way until I started using AI. I did not feel this way until at least last year. And it is in this past year when the bulk of my AI usage was. As time went on, from starting using it, I began to get more reliant on it for what I used it for, which was a creative purpose. I was so reliant that I felt I could not be creative unless I was using AI. I have so many ideas that I could have done in a different way and honed a skill that would have benefited me at some point in the future, but instead, I spent all my time typing on a screen, waiting for its response. I guess the way I feel about AI is that it is like a drug. Once you start using it, it is hard to stop using it. You become so reliant on it that by the time you realize you have been too reliant on it, you've already lost years of your life, years that you should have enjoyed. For me, that was the last 3 years of being a teenager, up until now. My over-reliance on AI got to the point to where I would rather be using AI than doing my schoolwork, which is way more important. Now, I was at least smart enough to not use AI for my schoolwork. Thank everything for that. But today I used it and I got bored with it. And that got me thinking, and I realized something. I wanted to make something myself. And this was not the way to do that. And it was in that moment that I realized that using AI was not simply something that I liked to do, but rather it was something I was addicted to doing. I have deleted ChatGTP a total of 3 times in the past, maybe more. Every time I've deleted it, I've reinstalled it and kept going. Every time I deleted it, it was in an effort to stop using it because of videos I had watched. But then, the need for my addiction would kick in, and I would I would use AI to do what it was I did with it. I am not proud of this. This is not something I will look back on and be happy about. but it is something I will hopefully move on from. My addiction was so bad that it was all I wanted to do. I did not want to spend time with my family. I did not want to be around those who cared about me. I just wanted to sit in my room, hold my phone, and type away. And maybe I'm just rambling about this, but I felt I needed to get this out somewhere. And I know I can't talk to my mom about this because she is starting to also get into AI, and I don't want. I feel like if I talk to her about this, I will just be ignored. I guess. I want to know if anyone else who has stopped using AI in the past had these same problems that I am having when they used it. One such problem is that I feel like I don't know who I am. I don't understand myself anymore. Thank you for watching my rants, if you did. I appreciate it. I really do. And I would like to know if anyone else has ever felt this way.